who are the homeless, they're like you, they're like me, they're somebody's father, somebody's son, somebody's mother, somebody's sister. There's somebody's family somewhere. It's true that people will choose to live on the streets. There's people who will decide not to come into the shelters because, one, the shelters are full, but two, because they feel that they have no privacy. Three, they feel threatened because there's too many other people that are staying in dorms. They think that they're safer on the street. There's others that'll decide that they won't go into a shelter because they don't want all of the rules around the shelters. But, you know, that's the minority of people. The vast majority of people, they don't want to live on the street.
We've always got a portion of people that are elderly. We do get a lot of people that work. We make lunches for them and stuff like that, and they go off to work.
And some don't even have a mental disability. They just got anxiety or had a nervous breakdown. Lost their business, ended up downtown homeless.
A lot of the other issues that come with homelessness, for instance, the depression, the isolation, the mental illness.
Males get it between the age of 16 and 18, or when they go through puberty. And so they start going to post-secondary education, and their mental illness cuts in, and they start hearing voices, or they get group paranoia.
And one of the first things that people do with their symptoms is start to drink and start to drug. A lot of people will self-medicate.
If you become a habitual marijuana smoker, you're not going to get anywhere. There's the crack problem, there's the alcohol, and it's all there all the time. And people who can supply that know you're getting a check. They know that on this certain day you're going to have a check, and that'll be their check.
And they'll come after you.
Yeah.
Somewhere the research says anywhere from 85 to 95% of the homeless may have dual diagnosis or concurrent disorders. And we have people coming in who have brain injuries, are physically disabled, first hospitalized, or when they end up in hospital and they're in crises. That's called first break. They have no idea what's going on. After that, they do know. Part and parcel of mental illness is that you don't necessarily recognize what's going on when you're really ill. So some people, the healthier they feel, the better they feel, the sicker they actually are. You have a lot of the serious and persistent mental illnesses like schizophrenia. A lot of the medications don't really relieve all of the symptoms, or they're really difficult for people to take. And so people will start to feel a little bit better, and then they will try and take themselves off the medication because it affects their lives, their interactions, their relationships with their loved ones, their partners. It tends to really isolate.
I was a photographer, I was a journalist.
Oh.
That's what I did. And when I got back to Canada, I had a stress condition that developed in Europe. I just became homeless because I was no longer able to function. Because I didn't understand what was going on with me, and there was no one there to help me. No one came up to me and forced me into that. Yeah, I made some mistakes. Everybody does. And you know, I can fix that.
They need our support and our understanding if we are ever going to help them transform or provide them with pathways out of their situation so they can rejoin the rest of us with their heads held high.
You sleep in the doorways near Main and 18th. The grocery cart, your home on wheels, filled with endless bags. They tell me you choose this life. I want to visit, but you prefer your aloneness. When I'm home in bed, warm, I think about you. In the morning, I see you with your cart, sheltering at the bus stop. Bag lady, what's going to happen to you?